Hello, people. Yeah, I cut my hair because I have a job coming next year, and I've been crying a lot. So, you know, I wanted you to know that Illinois' restrictions is really hard on people, and I blame myself for what just recently happened. They say it's not my fault. Everything seems to be my fault in my brain. I mean, when you're 4 years old and you're trying to live your life by yourself, and you don't know how to manage this world, and my next job is going to be having to manage all of you. But I am very sad to say Illinois has dispersed the 988 program. When you call 988, you'll never get Illinois. There might be one or two people, but I depended on certain people. On Jake, I wished you would have done differently. And today, I wished you would say you're sorry. I have this little bitty dream that he was on a motorcycle and come up the blacktop to see me. I don't know why that come motorcycle, but it'd be cool. Somebody besides God to love me. I don't think I'm pretty, so I cut my hair for my next job. I want to understand why not Illinois 98 is no longer available. This is why I think I complained so much. But I just wanted the restrictions taken off. And I said I'd even sue. I'd kill myself to protect all of you. My next job is like being from rags to riches. I'm learning a lot about Yeshua. He hated the name Jesus like I hated the name Donna. I changed my name to Mitzi because that was what my mother named me. I don't know what to say. It seems like there's no way of comforting me today. I know I'm beautiful inside. That's why the Amish wear the clothes they do. So we know the important parts of life. And I learned recently that when you go to heaven, there's no touching physically. It's the aura of the love that eludes through all of you. I have cried the whole day. No, I never get any messages from any of you anyway to make me feel any better. I just don't know that blogging is prolific. I just wanted to protect people. I don't want them to hurt like I do when I call 988. And then, like even today, I'm crying my heart out about not being able to talk to Dean. I don't know that anybody's last name. Maybe someday I'll take to Jake because God said he'd be in my life. But Malcolm, you're dear to me. And I love you. I always will. All you people on Illinois 988, some of you were jerks. The thing about sex is just more important to talk about. But scream and holler when I mention the word sex. It's just ridiculous. A few of you, I would care less to meet you again. But Luna, thank you so very much for trying your best. Arthur, my little professor, reminds me in my head of Radar O'Reilly. I think that's what you look like. And Cole, I only talked to you 3 or 4 times in the last couple years. But I felt you had a big heart for me. And Skylar, I always beg God when somebody answers it'd be you, so you can tell me how good I'm doing. I hated learning to have to manage this world by myself. If I was to meet anybody that can love me, all I want is to sit on the ground on a blanket and have your arms around me, listen to my worries. Like, there was a song I made, listen to your worries, just listen to your worries. Jesus would be like, listen to your worries. Listen to your worries. A bartender, that'd be what he'd be like. I'm trying to remember everybody that I used to talk to. And Noah, I've missed you for months now. I'm sorry, when we talked, I'd see your name as Knoah. Noah. And if anybody lost their job because of me, I'm sorry. Will, pretty tight. Bet it hurts when you hang up when I'm suicidal and as far as the restrictions, I feel like I'm being punished for being a pervert. And nobody can change that mind in me. Jack, supervisor, many times wanted more people to talk to me from the supervisor side because I don't think you guys need a little bit more education, and some of them have plenty. But Jack, I never talked about my multiple personality disorder to you, and I'm being punished. And even today, when you're dispersing Illinois, you won't even let me talk as long as I can. I think in the spirit world, they want me done. Is I'm going up to the top of the list of people that are in the Guinness Book of World Records or in the history book. The earth is going to be here in 5 years. My name is Angel Mariah. God is my teacher, and I believe I was a seraphim. This down here is because I've got some kind of medical issue, and maybe soon I'll be able to take care of it. I'm a star seed, and I don't know how much studying they do on star seeds as far medically, but I found a doctor that does know. I'm looking up in my mind. of all the names that I need to pull down. Sage, sometimes I don't think you know how to help. And I loved the sage that said, Janu? Did you hear me say Janu? Who do you love? Who's important? Well, Jake and Lambert. Yes, Lambert. I always have to think of my first counselor's name to remember your name. And Will and you, I always get them mixed up because it's got some similar voices. And no, there's no Esther. That's multiples talking to me about who I've been. Liam. Liam has been gone for 2 years. One of my first people that I talked to was a Mormon name. And I looked forward to hearing again, and I didn't. And Jake, I'll know you someday. I hope before my new job. I looked at that motorcycle and thought, surely that's you on that motorcycle. Come to save me from whoever I am. It'd be funny. Okay, now I'm doing something that's probably a no-no. But to all those people on 988 Illinois, you can call me. I would love to hear from you. Even that could keep me alive. Because today, I want to cut. I hate today. I hate being able to say goodbye to each and every one of you. I hate being alone. I hate struggling. That's why I want to go home. I could take you outside and show you the yard. The grass is so tall that it's falling down. I beg God for help. I feel like that little girl that's being abused over and over and over. Saying, God, where's the help? On my hands and knees. And God, where is the help? Trump wants to go out with me to eat, and I'm all confused and trying to get my head together, and I don't think I can today. I feel better for a little while, and then I don't. My number is 217-989-2106. Wished I had a card to put it on here. I've been glad to meet each and every single one of you. But Sophia, Dr. Phil would say there's no help for people that are narcissists, who have no empathy. And I needed that. And you don't have empathy. And I'm honest. And I tell the truth. I might take a little bit of a lie. But why ain't I beautiful and attractive to you people? I cut my hair because I want to look beautiful. I want to grow it till it's so long it's beautiful. I've always wanted this long, beautiful hair, and I've never been able to get it. I had so many people tell me, cut it. because they didn't like my hair, or they didn't like me, or I don't know. I'm sorry, the negative is coming out. I have multiple personality disorder to try to protect me from myself and from you, from the hate. But their protection is to make sure that I die, so I don't feel it ever again. I haven't eaten today. I don't know how to be today. And, well, there's always going to be 988, but there's not going to be the same state every time I call. I'll be able to talk as long as I want to sometimes. And then there's the place like Michigan that's stupid and thinks that people can get cured in 15 minutes from being suicidal. Or do they even think of people with multiple personality disorder? And to all you guys who have listened to my videos, thank you so much. But I wish you would tell me you pray for me, or just let me know. It's hard to be me. I have a story somewhere, probably in my car now. It's hard to be you. It's hard to be you. You keep the face, but it's hurt inside. You put the facade on, thinking that you can laugh and everything will be okay. Only to know that there's lies that live in, and you can't cope today. The fakeness, the facade you put on. Know that you hurt inside. That someday God will raise you up and make you know who you are. Does it really matter what others think of you, or what you think of you? The Amish wear clothes so they don't get to see what's on the outside. But what's inside is more important to them. I have abundance of love inside of me for every single one of you. No matter if you've murdered or abused, I will still love you. The hurt inside of me is greater than you can know. For I would die for you. So would you learn to love? Is the goal to go to heaven? Because there is no hell. But the earth is a challenge, a school to learn to stay away from hell. For there is no sin that we have to conquer. It's been planned ahead before we come to know what love and hate and hurt and pain and cold and hot are about. I'd be like Yeshua, wanting to love and not worry about me. If I could afford to have this all fixed so you could just love what you see, which is more important. What you see outside or what's inside. Any of you listening to me today. No, those counselors I talked to you about. Jerry is a new one. They say they all have jobs, really good jobs. So the government is giving them a different job instead of helping people. This is why I bring myself. All they had to do was take down the restrictions. There wouldn't have been ideas of suicide. There wouldn't have been ideas of calling a lawyer. There wouldn't have been feeling rejected and suicidal. There wouldn't have been feelings of being a pervert. And if I could have those psychologists to put that in plan, and all those supervisors that were involved, call 217-989-2106 to apologize to me. I've never had good friends, and I was starting to learn to feel that people care for me. I don't know. My multiples protected me by telling me to hurt myself. 217-989-2106. Tell Malcolm, Luna, Brain, of course, Jake, Skylar, Arthur, Lambert, Arthur, all those on 988 Illinois. Please call me.